Here we go! Off to battle!
Okay, you're acting so cool, but you're sweating so much now. Are you okay?
Oh, of course I'm nervous! I'm Tomo Mitsuboi. I'm on my way to meet my girlfriend Tamako Kataiya's parents to ask for permission to marry her.
Okay, I guess that's how it is.
I started dating her before we graduated from university. I got a job at a recruitment agency, but launched my own agency later. I've just started the business, but I've been dating Tamako for 4 years now. She said she wanted to become a young mom, so I decided to marry her. Moreover, Tamako's father runs a consulting company. Tamako also works as an admin officer at his company. That's how it is! I'm sure you aren't nervous since it's your own parents this time. But next time, it's your turn to greet mine. I'm sure you'll be super nervous.
If I decide to go.
Huh? Did you just say something? Please let me marry your daughter. When I arrived at Tamako's house, I greeted her parents, but only her mom spoke a little. And the conversation didn't go well. I couldn't stand the atmosphere, so I got straight to the point, but I can't give my daughter to a poor self-employed guy like you. Although I took the plunge, he refused me right away. I've heard many things about you from Tamako. I heard that you recently became a business owner, but you're just running a small business, right? For a man who doesn't earn that much money to get married, it's beyond presumptuous. It's true that I've only recently started my own business, but I earn twice as much as an office worker my age. I won't make your daughter suffer. I can understand why he's worried, but I can't give up either. Heh, twice as much? So what? I heard from Tamako that she's already struggling to make ends meet. Huh? That's not true, is it, Tamako? I looked at Tamako as if to ask her to persuade her father, but...
You're right, Dad. He doesn't take me anywhere. I think he doesn't have money.
What? I was at a loss for words when she supported her father.
Sorry, Tomomi. We have actually talking about various things already. I thought you would make more money, but I was disappointed. We've been together for 4 years, right? You were very interested in getting married, so I just couldn't bring myself to dump you now. So I decided to take advantage of this opportunity.
Then what? Does that mean you had no intention of marrying me from the beginning?
Well, that's it.
Tamako laughs. Why is she laughing?
Plus, Dad introduced me to a promising office worker at a major company. I went on a date the other day and it was so good. He took me to all the luxurious places. I can't date a guy like you who only takes me to izakayas anymore. I'm sorry, but let's break up.
A man who only takes Tamako to izakayas will only be a disgrace to our family. Come back after you earn more money. Tamako will probably be married by then, though. Poor man, get out of my house now, before your poverty bacteria multiplies. I was betrayed by the girl I believed in, looked down on by her father, and her mother just watched. I don't know how rich they are, but I don't deserve to be called poor. There was no point in saying anything. I was also disillusioned with Tamako's true nature. I didn't feel like talking, so I left. Are you okay? I met Tamako with some other people the other day. She said she broke up with you and is dating another guy. I thought you guys are gonna get married. I see. She's already dating the guy. While we were dating, I sure was being frugal. But that was to save up funds for launching the business. I made up for the frugal lifestyle until then. Well, I never expected her to be that kind of person. And I hate having a father-in-law like that. So I guess it was good that I broke up. But the reason why I launched my business is not just to earn money. Most importantly, I want to lead myself and those around me to a better life. I was mocked for being poor, and I became angrier and angrier. I'll definitely expand my business and show them off. And a few years later, President, the person from the other day has found a job. Oh, nice. I worked hard every day, and my business steadily grew. Now I have employees too, and I spend my days working hard with my colleagues to help people change jobs. Hi, Yamamoto-san. So your previous job was at a consulting company. Finding a job is one of the most important choices in life. In order to help people make better choices, I still work with my clients myself. Oh, Lovekoi Consultation? Wasn't that Tamako's company? In Yamamoto-san's CV, I saw Tamako's father's company. Why do you want to change jobs?
I am not treated well. There is a strong pressure to succeed, but even though the company's performance is improving, there is no return to the employees. Everyone around me seems to be thinking about changing jobs, so I thought it would be a good idea to change jobs as soon as possible.
I see. I understand. Let's try to do something about it. I didn't know much about that company, but since there are many people who are thinking of changing jobs, apparently, the company doesn't offer a very good working environment. That's all I thought about it at the time. But, huh? Another person from Lovekoi Consulting? My client too.
Same here.
This? The last one was weird. But what the heck? What's going on with that company? A few months after I met Yamamoto-san, we were flooded with people from Lovekoi Consulting who wanted to change jobs. I would find out later why that was happening. I'm glad you introduced a good company to your client.
Yes! I'm glad I am able to work here. It makes me happy to be able to help someone.
One day, I was returning from a meeting with Yamamoto-san. She joined our company at her request. I'm also very happy to see her working so energetically every day.
I thought about it when you were interviewing me, that I wanted to work for you. This is the first company that has made me feel that way. After all, isn't it important to work with who you want to work with? I'm really glad to be able to work for you. It's very different from my previous company.
Yamamoto-san. Yamamoto-san's words warmed my heart. As a business owner, I was so happy to hear that.
I'm sure everyone else working here thinks so too. Oh, wait. Are you crying?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'll take a photo and show it to everyone.
Hey, I'm the president, you know.
Your friendliness is also a good thing about you. Huh?
Yamamoto-san suddenly stopped moving when she saw a figure in front of her office building.
President, the people there. Ah! Tomomi!
In front of the company was my ex and her father, Tamako. And why Kawaiwa-san too? It's been a while, Tomomi-kun. It looks like your company's doing well. Yeah, so why are you here?
Well, I was wondering how you are, but you never respond to me. So, I searched online and found your company, and we came to meet you in person.
But why would you want to see me? After what happened a few years ago, I can't believe they had the guts to come see me. Then, Tomomi-kun, marry my daughter right now. Huh? Kawaiya-san held my hand and said something outrageous. It's so outrageous that I almost lost my nerve. I don't understand what you mean. I mean, you were the one who was against her marriage, right? That was because you were poor at that time. But you have become a man worthy of Tamako. I am saying I can now let you marry her. Aren't you happy? What is this bastard talking about?
You worked hard just to marry me, right?
What? If that was the case, I would have contacted you, right? I was just stunned by how their brain worked. After what they did to me, I just don't understand. It's true that I am who I am today partly because of that incident. But I have no intention of marrying Tamako anymore, because
Because he's dating me.
When I try to tell them why I can't marry her, Yamamoto-san, no, Lisa interrupted us.
When we're at work, we call each other by our last names, but we are actually dating. I am Lisa Yamamoto, an employee of Tomomi's company and his current girlfriend. And I used to work at your company. You probably don't remember me though. Oh, you worked at our company? Sorry, you are so plain that I at all. Tomomi, have your tastes in women changed?
Lisa's temples twitch as Tamako provokes her.
I'm surprised you had the audacity to say such a thing. You came to Tomomi just for money, right?
The two of them got irritated by Lisa's words. What? What are you? How rude. What do you mean by that, huh?
Isn't your company on the verge of bankruptcy?
What? How do you... This is where Lisa's counterattack began.
Your former accountant is a good friend of mine. It seems you forced her to make your personal expenses count towards company expenses. Plus, you threatened to fire her if she didn't.
He definitely does not deserve to be called president. And how he came back to me just for money. He's certainly a scumbag.
So, I told her to become a whistleblower and then come work with me.
What? It was you! What have you done?
A company run by someone like you, who uses employees as pawns to only make yourself rich. Sooner or later, you would have ended up like this. On the other hand, Tomomi is always thinking about his employees and clients. I can see that he is working hard for others, which is why he has achieved so much. Learn a lesson or two from our president.
Kawaii, unable to say anything back, shuts his mouth. That's how it is. I had told Lisa that I was dating Tamako, so she was aware of it. I also knew about your company's situation.
Huh? You knew? Well then, why didn't you help me?
Tamako looks up at me with tearful eyes, so I told her clearly. It's true that I'm working hard to help other people, but that's only for people who are considerate towards others. If you want someone to help you, become someone who is worthy of being helped.
Oh no!
You guys are adults, so please take responsibility for what you have done. I can't do anything about it. As with changing jobs, the first step to making a fresh start is to know yourself. This is a good opportunity for you. No way!
What am I supposed to do now?
The two of them drooped in despair at my words. Oh, and I would like to add one more thing. It is partly thanks to your company that we were able to expand our business.
Huh?
At my comment, the two of them raised their heads. We have been flooded with people looking to change jobs from your company. Moreover, all of them were excellent, so they were very successful in their new job. Our reputation has skyrocketed thanks to them. What? Well, it's mainly thanks to Lisa spreading the words though. I only found out later that the reason so many people came to our agency from Lovekoi Consulting was because Lisa was recommending our agency to them. People are a company's treasure, not pawns. That's my 2 cents. Well then. What should I do now?
No! I don't want to be poor!
Lisa and I left the scene, leaving behind a crying, distressed father and daughter.
Yay! Even more people from Lovekoi Consulting are here.
It's true. We have to work hard to help them find a good company. After that, Tamako's father's company went bankrupt. Actually, upon Lisa's advice, the accounting girl recorded all the conversations with Tamako's father. He was arrested because of that. He is now living a poor life in a small apartment while working part-time. Come to think of it, wasn't Tamako dating a guy from a major company? What happened to that? I thought for sure that they were gonna get married.
In the end, Tamako was just being played with. What's more, the guy got married right after he dumped her. It's scary, isn't it? Since he was the son of a wealthy CEO, Tamako's father couldn't say anything. Well, serves him right.
I see. Maybe it's because he saw through the true nature of Kawaii family.
Well, we should always be sincere to ourselves and others, hey? So, when will you give me proof of your sincerity?
Oh, actually, I've always had it ready.
Huh? Really?
A company is not the owner's personal property. How the top management behaves has a great impact on those working for them. If you start a business just for yourself without understanding this, it will backfire on you someday. Always remember to thank the people who work for you. I want to create an environment where everyone can work happily.